How's it going? Got a little requested video here. A couple months back, I made a video, basically how to breed boas. Um, and I got a good response. A lot of people said it worked for them, so it's not just me. Good. um, so now, those same people, while they're really excited about their snakes actually breeding, now they're kind of wondering, what's involved in keeping the babies, between them being born and selling them. So, first off, when they're born, I remove the mom, put her in a separate cage. I soak her to get all the, goo and whatever. I put her in a soak her for about an hour. Put her in a separate cage and leave her out. The babies stay in their birth cage up until their first sheds. I do leave them alone until all of them have sucked up any remaining yolk they have. That usually, I've only had one litter. For me, that took, I believe, a couple days. At that point, I took them out, let them soak, get all the, goo off of them, same as the mom. And then they stayed in their birth cage again until they all had their first sheds. You won't know what individual snake shed when, but basically I just waited until I counted, until I had an even number of sheds with snakes. At that point, I moved them over to the bin or the rack. Other than that, I feed them every 2 weeks. Right now, these guys are getting an adult mouse is a little big. I fed them an adult mouse. I fed them all adult mice last week, and they all went into shed. So, a sign that it was a big meal. I'll probably drop back down to fuzzies or hoppers, probably hoppers. That's every 2 weeks. I give them water every other day. I change their newspaper every week, and then once a month, I soak them all. I put the newspaper, but then I give it a good misting with prevenamite. Let it sit for a half hour. Then I open them up. I open them up and let them air out for about another half hour before I put them back. And the whole time they just soak. They're doing pretty good. They're putting on a lot of size now. Very well started off snakes. They actually ate yesterday. I was getting pissed off. And a bit. Back up. For those of you wondering, that's hypo number 4. That's ready to go to war right now. But yeah, it's good to soak them. Gets them well hydrated. I'm sure they already are. I give them a lot of water. You see here, I believe that's Motley number 1 is in shed. Literally, is about to shed. Her skin's all tight, so I'll probably leave her in there a little bit longer than the rest of them. But yeah, guys, that's about it. It's not hard. Depending on how big of a litter you are, it could be tedious, but other than that, it's not really that hard. Them being little makes life a lot easier. Another thing, that's heated with Flex White heat tape. I know I didn't say it, but just in case you guys are wondering, I have Flex Swat, and in the back, anyone want a broken iPhone 4? It's not. It still works, but obviously, screen shattered. I have, don't mind a mess, I have thermostat, probe, the goes into a little hole on the top row, and sits right on the heat tape. It does get cold in this room, so I have the heat tape set to about 96, and that keeps the temperature in the bin on that warm side at about 80. So 82, 80 on most days. So it works out perfectly. Other than that, that's really it. Feeding every 2 weeks, cleaning once a week, monthly soaking, and preventative treatment. For those of you who just started following me this year, I know in the past year I've gained a lot of subscribers. I had a massive mite outbreak. I guess going on 2 years ago now. I actually got it when I first started my breedings. The mites either came in on a bag, which what I think. Just the stuff I got from the Reptile Expo. I'm pretty sure they were hanging out on there, and slowly found their way to my entire collection. Or another possibility is, came in on a friend's snake that I bred with. But whatever. After some aggressive treatment, I got them away before these guys were born, because that would have just been another nightmare. And obviously not good for business. You don't want to sell a snake covered in mites. So, knock on wood. I've been mite free for a while now, but better safe than sorry. Sure, there's a straggler here and there. They're almost impossible to get rid of, but with enough prevenamite, they will not get into the cages. So, but yeah, guys, that's how I care for the. Oh, wow! Cat ran. I wish I got the cat. But yeah, that's it. Hope that helped. Message me if you guys have any more questions, and again, if you have any more requests, anything you want to see. I'm getting a lot of feedback on my Facebook, which is great. For your YouTube guys, let me know, and I'll try my hardest to make it. So, thanks.